Okay, so this is a quick little demonstration of how being able to use the phases of Venus helped Galileo determine that definitely the sun was the center and not Earth. So Venus, as you know from watching that video a second ago, was that Venus is inside of where Earth is, between the sun and Earth. So we've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then Mars would be out here. So yes, this is not to scale, but do remember that the sun is going to be putting off light towards whichever direction of the planet is facing it. So Venus is a very thick atmosphere, and because of that really thick atmosphere, it reflects a tremendous amount of light. So Venus is very visible to us. We call it sometimes the morning or evening star. It's a very, very bright planet from Earth due to that reflection. So we also know that whatever side of it is facing the sun is going to be the side that's lit up and reflecting, kind of like the moon. So on this case, the back half of Venus facing Earth would be dark, and this side over here would be lit up. So our view of Venus would be right here at this point. And if we were all lined up with the sun, the Earth, and Venus, which happens occasionally, that we wouldn't see Venus with a telescope. It would be dark. Okay. Now, the thing is we know Venus goes faster around the sun than we were doing because it's closer. So remember in that visual, Venus looked like it was moving quicker. Well, that's why sometimes it got really close to Earth, and then sometimes it was really, really far from Earth, or not moving at the same speed around the sun. So as Venus was getting into a different place, so Venus was heading on its orbit this direction, what's happening is the same side of it is still lit up, the side facing the sun, okay? And the side away from the sun is still going to be dark. But our view from Earth has changed a little bit because Venus and Earth have changed positions relative to the sun. So let's looking at Earth now. If I'm standing here on Earth and I'm looking over at Venus, so I'm going to have a different view. So if I was using a telescope, to me, I would only see this small little lit up portion right there of Venus. And so what that would look like is a little crescent, similar to the moon's crescent phase, but it would be so small we wouldn't notice it with our naked eye, but with a telescope, it would be in a crescent phase. So that's what we would see from Earth, is this tiny little lit up portion facing us because of where its position is from the sun. And same with if it was down in a different position down here, maybe Venus was right here. Again, the side facing the sun is going to be lit up while the side away is going to be dark. But again, depending on what our view is from Earth of Venus, okay, we would see just this tiny sliver of a lit up area. And so in that case, instead of seeing a crescent Venus on that side, we'd just see a teensy crescent Venus, and it would be on the other side. Okay, so all of these positions that it changed as it moved around, causing phases, made it very apparent to Galileo that the sun was the center and everything was moving around the sun and not moving around Earth in this case. Okay, so that is an explanation for Venus's phases.